The whole thing about the boat is that you get it to a point where the maintenance becomes easier. It's a matter of getting the guys together, getting on board, doing some work. I mean, I'm looking now at something that needs to be painted, which I hadn't noticed. So that's something else that we've got to get onto. It's just part of my life, I suppose, part of my family's life. We've had holidays on board, and recently, because of the interest in the First World War, the fact that she's probably the sole surviving Royal Naval vessel from the First World War period which can actually still go to sea, it's certainly something that I think is very interesting. We've worked hard over the years to get it up to a reasonable condition. Now I suppose I do it at age 65 for my family, for the kids, and because it's part of my world, it's part of my life. We've now owned some moorings down at Kew Bridge, which we only got because I had the cob. It's changed my family's fortunes. That's enough of that. People who lived on boats tended to be gregarious and help each other and get stuck in. But then, of course, as with everything else, boats became expensive. Now you've got boats worth £1 million down in Canary Wharf. It's changed possibly for the worse, but certainly not for the better. I think there's more community spirit in the boating world than maybe in a row of terraced houses. But I'm pleased to say I don't live in a terraced house anymore, so I don't know.
I've got 3 daughters, and Natalie is the youngest and the last of them to get married. So the emotion of seeing a daughter married is something that I'm quite used to. The thing of actually holding it here on the boat, the family home, absolutely tremendous feeling. What we did was a pseudo-blessing, if you like. They actually got married in Sydney. Then the next week flew across here, and then we did a blessing here with 100 people in my role as a sort of sea captain, which is not strictly true. But we did just a blessing, and then I shot up with a couple of the lads and we brought the cob down. The cob being here and Natalie wanting to be on the cob for the wedding is a natural progression. Where it goes from here, I think they'll probably drop me overboard in the fullness of time.
Good afternoon again, Tower Bridge Radio. Yeah, just calling to let you know we're standing by for your 15 bridge lift.
Shaping up, Shorty.
All understood, we'll stand by for your departure. Over.